Nice Guy Rides here with an update on my motorcycle progress. I know this looks weird, but I keep getting these subscribers, so I want to update the channel, let you guys know what's happening, because obviously I haven't updated it in a long time. I am still, by the way, planning on going on the TAT trail. Unfortunately, COVID. Can we say that again? COVID. I just got around to the summer and I'm like, you know what? I have no desire to drive across country and try to figure out what mask mandates and what things need to be done to do this without offending people. I don't want to be going into restaurants and things like that in a mask and meeting people in a mask, and you know what, that might be a forever thing. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully this country can smarten up a little bit and realize that life is life and that there's dangers out there. So I've put the trip off until COVID calms down. If it never calms down, then I don't know, I'll have to rethink that. But I keep thinking that the end is right around the corner in terms of mask mandates and how people are living. And I know driving across country, it's not my goal to go around and again, I'm not trying to tell people that what they believe about masks is wrong or whatever, but I do know that when I meet people, I want to meet them without masks. So this is a big trip for me. It's going to require a lot of planning, and it's going to take a lot of time. So I want to do it when I feel like it's the best for me and the best option. About bikes, that's a story in itself. So I ended up buying a motorcycle. I ended up buying a WR250, which was a beautiful bike, and I say was because I've already sold it. That bike is purpose built. It is made for a reason, and it satisfies a very niche market. I just don't really think it's the travel across the country market that it's best suited for. I thought it might be, and that's why I bought it. I drove it, I rode around and kind of got my motorcycle legs back. And then I decided that, on the highway, I'm going to be hitting some stretches of highway and it's just not that comfortable. So we were about to buy a new house and I was like, you know what, I can put this money towards the down payment. And I went ahead and sold it pretty much for what I bought it for. Again, beautiful bike, and I loved having it. I will do an update on what I think about that bike later. But just an update for you guys, I am in waiting mode. The more and more I think about it, I think there's a couple bikes that really stand out in terms of what I want and the kind of bike that I want when I go and do this trip. One of those bikes being the Tenere 700, which is a beautiful bike, and I really think that that's going to fit a lot of my needs. I think it's going to be a lot more comfortable on the highway, and I think it's probably price-wise the best deal out there for what I actually need. The other bike is still the CB500, and putting a rally raid kit on it or finding one that's already built out that way. So I guess the next step is just timing and finding the right time. Finding the right time where I can go across the country and just have an amazing adventure. And I may get impatient and jump the gun and end up going before all this craziness stops. But in the meantime, I'll keep you guys updated, hopefully a little more frequently than I have up to this point. And I'm not going to be so anxious or so worried about putting videos up that may not be exactly what you guys want. So in the meantime, take care of yourselves, keep riding. I will get a motorcycle again, and I will be riding. And thank you guys for subscribing, because it's very humbling to me. Thank you.